If your CS2 FPS drops, random lag, and micro stutters keep ruining your aim, trust me, your system is the problem, not your PC specs. Most CS2 FPS boost and fix stutter guides recycle the same fake tweaks, while the real performance killers stay active in the background. In this video, we're fixing the hidden causes behind CS2 lag, frame drops, input delay, and unstable frame times, so your game finally feels smooth and consistent. Hit like, subscribe, and let's unlock real CS2 performance the pro way. So guys, in the first step, we will adjust Windows timer behavior, because the wrong timer configuration makes CPU scheduling inconsistent and causes stutters even with high FPS. This is a real low-level tweak advanced tweakers use to improve CS2 smoothness and low latency. First, press Win+X on your keyboard and open Terminal. Running this as administrator is important because we are modifying a boot-level system setting, not a normal Windows option. This is where real CS2 optimization starts, fixing system timing instead of applying placebo tweaks. Once the terminal opens, type the following command carefully. You can copy this command from description to avoid making any mistake. Then press Enter. HP usage from Windows boot configuration. Many systems have this setting enabled from old optimization packs or outdated tweak guides. Enforcing it can actually increase CPU overhead and cause inconsistent frame pacing in competitive games like CS2. After the command runs successfully, close the terminal and restart your PC. When your system starts again, launch CS2 and test the game normally. Pay attention to movement smoothness, mouse responsiveness, and frame time stability, rather than just average FPS numbers.
SkinsMonkey is one of the most trusted sites where you can both buy and trade CSGO and CS2 skins. It's fast, safe, and super easy to use. Use my promo code TITU and get $5 free on your first trade. You can also grab daily rewards from the freebies tab, and if you ever need help, there's a 24/7 live chat. The site shows you every skin detail like exterior, type, and color, and supports many payment methods. Use my code TITU to get a free $5 plus 35% extra on every deposit.
Alright guys, one of the biggest hidden FPS killers in CS2 is Windows background telemetry constantly waking your CPU, causing frame spikes, input delay, and micro stutters. And fixing this system-level issue is what actually stabilizes gameplay and delivers real FPS consistency. First, open the Windows search bar, type Task Scheduler, and launch it. This tool controls automatic background tasks that Windows runs silently. Inside Task Scheduler, go step-by-step to Task Scheduler Library, Microsoft, Windows, Application Experience. This folder contains telemetry and compatibility tasks that constantly monitor your system, and for competitive gaming like CS2 low latency optimization, they are completely unnecessary. Inside this section, look for a task called Program Data Updater. If you don't see it, don't worry. Microsoft often renames or moves telemetry tasks after updates. Instead, look for Microsoft Compatibility Appraiser and Startup App Task. Right-click each one and choose Disable. These tasks scan programs and collect data in the background, which causes CPU wake-ups and frame time instability while you are playing CS2. Now stay inside Task Scheduler and navigate to Microsoft, Windows, Customer Experience Improvement Program. This is another hidden location where Windows runs background telemetry that most FPS boost guides never mention. Here you will find tasks that constantly collect usage data even during gaming sessions, which directly hurts CS2 performance optimization and smoothness. Disable the following tasks one by one. Consolidator, USB CEIP. Right-click each task and select Disable so they stop running automatically in the background. What this actually does is reduces unnecessary CPU wake-ups that interrupt frame delivery, so your CPU scheduling stays cleaner, frame times stabilize, the GPU gets data more consistently, and you feel smoother gameplay, lower input delay, fewer random stutters, and a much more responsive experience where real competitive consistency matters more than raw FPS. Now guys, we will adjust memory compression, because when it activates, Windows uses extra CPU cycles to compress and decompress RAM data, creating spikes that feel like FPS drops, input delay, and random lag. If you want real CS2 FPS boost and smooth gameplay, you have to control this properly. First, right-click the Start button and open Terminal Admin again. Before changing anything, run the check command shown in your video description. This step is important because pro-level tweaking always verifies system state instead of blindly applying changes. After running the command, look at the result and check the status of memory compression. If you see that memory compression is set to true, that means Windows is actively using it, which can create CPU spikes during gameplay. Now type the second command from your description, Disable-MMAgent-MC. Press Enter to apply it. This command disables memory compression at system level, so Windows stops using CPU resources to compress memory while gaming. After applying the command, run the check command again. This confirms whether the change actually worked. If the result now shows memory compression equals false, then the feature is successfully disabled and your system is ready for cleaner CPU behavior. With compression disabled, CPU spikes reduce, frame pacing becomes smoother, and gameplay feels more stable, especially during fights or fast movements. The result is cleaner frame times, less stutter, and a more consistent competitive experience instead of fake placebo FPS boosts.
If you're tired of lag and high ping in your games, GearUp Booster is here to fix that. It makes your game connection smooth and fast, so your shots register instantly and your reactions feel sharper. No complicated setup, it works automatically in the background. Stop losing rounds to bad ping. Download GearUp Booster free now from the link in the description and enjoy smooth, lag-free gameplay.
Alright guys, this step targets a hidden Windows behavior that quietly steals performance in competitive games like CS2, reserved network bandwidth. This can cause packet delay, unstable hit registration, and gameplay that feels heavy or inconsistent. First, press Win+R on your keyboard to open the Run dialog. Type gpedit.msc and press Enter. This opens the local group policy editor, where advanced system-level network settings are controlled, the place casual tweak videos usually never show. Inside the editor, navigate step-by-step to Computer Configuration, Administrative Templates, Network, QoS Packet Scheduler. Once you reach this location, look for the policy called Limit Reservable Bandwidth and open it. By default, Windows keeps a percentage of your bandwidth reserved for background tasks, updates, and system services. This can interfere with competitive online games where stable data flow matters more than anything. Set the option to Enabled, then change the bandwidth limit value to 0%. This tells Windows to stop reserving bandwidth so your game connection stays consistent and fully available during matches. Click Apply, then OK to save the change. This is a real CS2 lag and micro stutter fix. This removes unnecessary bandwidth reservation that can cause small network interruptions. With full bandwidth available, packet delivery becomes more stable, hit registration feels cleaner, and overall gameplay becomes smoother with less random lag spikes. Now you're running CS2 the way real tweakers do: smoother FPS, lower lag, and far fewer micro stutters without placebo fixes. If this helped your performance, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next pro-level optimization guide.